Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? I'll get this cover sheet a little more settled in. Yeah, we're going to do another WIP and chat here with The Colors of Life by Chuck Pinson, 80 centimeters by 60 centimeters or 31.5 inches by 23.6 inches, 52 colors, including one AB, which stands for Aurora Borealis. They're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. Alright, this is a Dreamer Designs version, but which is no longer available. But check out the Diamond Art Club website or app for a similar version of this canvas. I'll keep saying that throughout this entire canvas. We're going to be working on this for a while. So yeah. I have today off because I'm switching to 12-hour shifts at my full-time. So, yeah, this is like my only day off this week. So, when I go to 12s, yeah, Saturday, Sunday. And then Wednesday, Thursday is the next week for 12s at my full-time, and I have the rest of the days off. But I have to figure out my part-time shifts, what I'm going to do for that. So, anyway, hope your crafting and other endeavors are going well. Did I finish a... it was a green. It was 904. As far as I know, yes. Okay, we'll head into B. There's just a few of these, supposedly. Yeah, we'll get 905 out. It's just another shade of green. And we'll dive right in. This is just along the riverbank or stream. It's a miniature waterfall there, I think. It's like a spring or something down here, water feature. In the picture here, 905. Yeah. I hope I have more 905. 580. Nope. 936. Nope. Yikes. Doesn't look like much 905 is left. Well done. Okay. Alright, we'll see. Not very much of the screen left. It's kind of like, this is a huge canvas, so here's 905. Okay, screen. Okay. Hopefully your week's going okay. Yeah, ever since I got Netflix, again after a few years, I've been on it a couple times. I started One Piece from the very beginning. It's an anime with a main character named Luffy who wears a straw hat with like a red kind of ribbon on it. It was given to him by a good friend of his or something. It's explained during the show, but the hat has big significance and meaning to him, and he gets very upset if people mess with his straw hat. Yeah, basically trying to be king of the pirates, or like a pirate. And yeah, it's just getting a crew together at the very beginning of the anime. All that. I watched it on TV like years ago. Yeah, but never like stuck with it. Now I have the chance to kind of dive into it again whenever I want with Netflix. So yeah, I watch K-pop Demon Hunters. That's really popular right now. And the first John Wick. What else have I watched? K-pop Demon Hunters, John Wick. I feel like I must have just saved Puss in Boots. Yeah, I think I just saved a couple shows. John Wick 2 is a movie. But yeah. I don't know. Yeah, just glad I got Netflix again. It's actually stuff that I actually want to watch. No, see how it goes. One Piece, definitely. I just lie in bed and watch a few episodes in a row, and then just go to bed. It's nice, approachable anime for me. There's tons more anime out there, but yeah, One Piece I'm comfortable and familiar with. Fairy Tail was something I watched like years ago too. But yeah, my attention just diverts every once in a while. I lose interest in stuff every once in a while and just move on to something else. But yeah, all right. Yeah, there wasn't very much of the B symbol in here. So that's why there's not very much of this 905. Yeah. Which is weird for a shade of green in this canvas. Yeah, so there's a lot of shrubbery and plant life in this scene. Yeah, it's weird. But I guess the other greens compensate for all that. Okay, yeah, like a triangle. Really just a couple drills for that? Really? Wow. Okay, we're doing a bit of a color hop here. Let's grab the container. And yeah, realistically use the tweezers for a couple of these. $3.19. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, $3.19. Not very much of this either, so it's just like a very limited feature color. It's a really dark green too, so okay, it's just in a couple spots really. Probably literally just 2 drills, to be honest. I think there's too much of a tag on that. Okay, pitch that. Okay. Yep, I always have tweezers on hand, but yeah, I don't have to do this canvas with tweezers. Just if there's a couple drills that I have to do, yeah, I'll just grab the container and just, yeah, put the drills on via tweezers. Yeah, it's all good every once in a while. Yeah, some of these drills are on crooked, but yeah, I'm not perfect. Not planning to be anyway. Okay. Yeah. This whole section like this and like 2 drills for a color for a symbol. Okay. Alright, we have 2 diamonds by each other. Yeah, see this color a lot. For the moment, 500. Okay. Yeah. I'll pour some drills in the tray for this one. 500. Oh, this is one of the, yeah, 500. It's another dark green. Not very much of this drill either. Okay, so it's not one of the more commonplace colors. Okay, 500. There's a few in here. Oh, it's just a little tiny patch by the looks of it. Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, it merits just more than a couple drills though, so I did the tray. Opted for the tray. Alright. Yeah, some of my coworkers at my part-time, I was talking about Netflix at my part-time. They're like, oh, don't watch One Piece. It's like a total waste of your time at this point. Because it'll take forever to catch up to it. Like, watch all the episodes. I can enjoy it as long as it's on the platform. I think it would be on other streaming platforms too, like Funimation or something maybe. To like keep watching it if Netflix decides to take it off or something. But they have 20 something seasons of it on Netflix. Yeah, I'm like the first one. But it's like a half hour, like 20-minute episode kind of thing. To compensate for commercials or whatever. Yeah, you get like 20 minutes of show. So it's a very short snippet of the story as you go. So it goes by so quick sometimes. And it's pretty seamless. You can skip the intro theme. I watched it the first episode that I pulled up because it had been a while. But the theme, remembering the theme, came back pretty quick. I think I've heard a good chunk of them by looking them up on YouTube. Yeah, so pretty cool. Really good themes. They're really good with music over there in Japan. Or K-pop in general. Yeah, just like Asian themed kind of music is just really cool. They have good production value for their music. Not that production value is not terrible over here in the US and Canada, like the Americas, but North America. But it's just getting increasingly difficult to find, like, not the sound saming music as like 6 other groups or musicians. Something original and with emotion is getting harder to listen to for modern music, in my opinion. Like, you're just getting, I don't know, samey sounding kind of music or themes. I think it's more the themes. There's some really good artists out there, but it's just, the music just all sounds the same after a while. Oh well, just from what I'm listening to, I try to be more diverse in what music I listen to. I'm like trying to explore like metal and country and stuff. Trying to jump genres, jump around, mix it up. But yeah, I do have some favorite like tunes. But I'm finding like I'm going back to like the older stuff, early 2000s or whatever, for music really took a dynamic downturn or something. I don't know. I'm probably missing out on some like really good tunes or something elsewhere in different genres, but I don't know. What I'm listening to now is just constantly on repeat or overplayed, and it's just significance just seems muted a bit. But see, I hear the same songs from really popular artists. They just play them on repeat 3 or 4 times a day, and it's like, it doesn't feel original or inventive anymore. It's just sound coming out of the radio. It's just, I don't know. Kind of discouraging, but you listen to it anyway because it's music. But yeah, that's why I kind of go on like YouTube Music. Yeah, as you know, I'll listen to the radio, but like the chatter in between. I talked about this like a few WIP and chats ago, I think. Just music has a huge influence in my life, so I've just listened to it for like years. Well, everybody has. Everybody's exposed to some form of music throughout their lives, like movies, just general. There's probably always music on somewhere. Oh yeah. Jumping from green to like the Red Family, 902. So at least we're getting a little. I don't know. I don't know. I think like pop and top 40 just gets stuck in a rut. I've noticed a lot. Yeah, the song is just like a hit single, and it's just so overplayed, and it's just basically somebody else's idea, just mix the words up and change the rhythm a bit. But you're still talking about the same thing, singing about it. It's stuck in top 40 sometimes. It's like, I want something a little more inventive here, higher beat, higher energy, positive attitude, kind of uplifting, slightly inspiring, maybe. Something with life in it. Just the kind of thing you have to search for now, it seems. Yes, I'll listen to the top 40 stuff. It's there. I could just opt out of listening to radio altogether, but no, it's a part of our daily routine in here. If TV's like really bad or nothing's on, or it's just like the middle of the day, yeah, radio. Background noise, it helps my cat settle. Axel, it's noise for my cat, so he doesn't feel alone, I guess. But yeah, my mom's usually here in the house most of the time anyway. She just works from home, so yeah. But yeah, the cat just goes and lies on my bed during the day when I'm at work, or just came out to the studio here because Mom was back in the house. She prepped supper and then, yeah, had her lunch. She's probably just going to spend the afternoon in the house. So I just have a day off, so I went out and bought cat food and went to the bank kind of thing. Yeah. I had to get summer sausage and cheese slices because I ran out last night. Had to cut real cheese off the block. Parents are need help there? I usually butcher a block of cheese, just to get thin slices off of it, just to put on a sandwich I have for a snack or whatever in the evening. There's a hair on here. I got some slices off and the block is still intact. The block of cheese is still intact, but not really one who... we grate the block cheese, usually mozzarella or whatever, all the time. But yeah, I don't really put real cheese on my sandwiches. My parents eat enough cheese. They buy multiple blocks when they're getting groceries. So they're the ones that snack on a good chunk of block cheddar cheese or marble. Yeah. Yeah. I just grate a whole block for casseroles Dad and I eat for leftovers for lunches at work. So my dad works full time as a mechanic, so he has to have lunches for a 5-day work week. I have to have lunches for my work days. I just take one container. I just eat a meal at work, even if it's 8 or 12 hours. It's going back to 12, so yeah, I'm good. Yeah, as long as I eat one meal at work, I'm good. I don't see what eating more than once really does. I'm used to eating 3 square meals a day because of my 8-hour shifts. breakfast, go to work, have lunch at work, and then have dinner at home. But now of the 12s, it's just might be the same. Yeah, basically the same, but just like eating at a different time, eating the lunch at a different time. This I'll probably end up rotating 4 weeks days, 4 weeks nights. I have a feeling I'm going to have to rotate instead of just being on straight days. My coworkers want to be straight days, and then the other wants straight nights. They wanted to be paired together. Well, one of my coworkers wanted to be paired with the individual who wanted straight nights and he wanted straight days. So that I'm training somebody up for like the other vacant position in the yellow dryer for like a month. So we kind of have to make our way through that and then can switch staff around or something. I'm not responsible for it. I have to, get this staff member trained, coworker trained, so we can rotate without having team lead coverage or something in our department. Yeah, everybody's just a little agitated right now. It seems. Yeah, the guy I'm training, probably first time in a while diving into 12-hour shifts. Maybe he's just used to 8-hour shifts. Yeah, these short shifts, like 7 to 3:30, or the shifts we're transitioning from. So now it's 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for days and 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. for nights. Certain days, continental. Yeah. I'll get used to it again. I just have to get into the swing of things here. That's Saturday, Sunday for this week for me. Yeah, I started off. I'll have to start the lines back up and dive right into it. Yeah, just have one silo worth of liquid egg to dry, and then yeah, we have to wait for product after that. So yeah, shouldn't have to wait too long, but I think we'd be getting more product like Tuesday. Yeah, it's Labor Day. It's coming Monday. So have to get through Saturday, Sunday this week now, work-wise, and then everybody has Monday off, and then yeah, Labor Day, and then yeah, I don't go in until like next Wednesday, Thursday, because that's the shorter week of the 2-week rotation kind of thing. 2-week shifts. Short week, Wednesday, Thursday. Long week, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then those shifts, those weeks alternate. 4 weeks days, then 4 weeks nights. Yeah. And then you just go days, nights. Yeah. Oh well, this coverage, it's keeps the lines, keeps production running, so we don't have to shut down for as long. Yeah. So I don't know who thought of these 8-hour shifts, but yeah. I don't know, probably works good elsewhere, but probably not a factory setting. But some factories probably somehow manage to work in this 8-hour shift structure. Yeah, all depends on, or workplaces in general. Yeah, at my part-time, yeah, I can work up to 8 hours in a part-time capacity per shift. So that's fine. I'm good with like a shift. I just don't have a shift at my part-time this week because today is my only day off. So, oh, well, I'll get into the swing of things. Yeah, it kind of feels like a back to school kind of vibe. Yeah, with switching to the back to the 12-hour shift. I've been on my full time for almost 5 years now, so yeah, just routine. Just show up, do stuff, leave. Yeah, it just feels like it's on repeat after a while. Yeah, I was on vacation for that week, but I don't know. It was just not going to work. Uh, Not really good with vacation. It's like way too used to working or going to work during the week at this point. Yeah, I hear on the radio, like, have a good weekend, or we're heading into the weekend. And it's like, what the heck's a weekend? It's, yeah, I work like any day of the week, really, with the rotations and stuff. Part time, I just like find a day that works out that I can work for my full time job commitment. Even if it's just like 4 hours or so, like a short shift at my part time, I'm good. Like, that's still extra income. I'd like to do more, but yeah, I have to be able to live too. Like, can't just be working all the time. I am 40 now, so like, yeah, I can't be working 24/7, burning the candle at both ends. It is starting to catch up. I was younger then. I didn't bother me. I didn't really notice. Yes, I was tired at the end of the day. Sure, that's given. You're working. Makes sense. But yeah, I've had 7-day work weeks at times. There's a couple weeks in there where I just worked 7 days, but part time was just like only an 8-hour shift. So I kind of had some time off from working. But yeah, basically, if you have to work, the day is kind of earmarked for like just working. So yeah, opportunity to do something for the rest of that workday with that kind of thing, but yeah, not much. You're just basically resting enough to go back in for like another day of work. Yeah, it constant grind. But yeah, probably have like another 40 years of working kind of thing. But you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. That was a very quick half hour. Down below in the description, I'll continue to put the Conqueror link there. I'm just so close to finishing the 10,000 kilometers in a year challenge, then I'm done with Conqueror. Yeah, it's just that's biking and walking and other physical activity just all joined up to get that medal. And yeah, I'll just continue indoor biking. Just don't have to worry about adding stuff to that app. Just get that app off my phone. Yeah, I just bike daily or walk constantly. So yep. I'll also put that this isn't available through Dreamer Designs anymore. Go to Diamond Art Club. But yeah, other than that, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and I will see you again sometime soon. Bye.